Hello everybody and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. My name is Joshua, and today I want to talk about the end of the world. Something that I, frankly, wouldn't be completely opposed to happening, but if you aren't like me and wouldn't welcome the downfall of humanity like some kind of well-adjusted person who has things to look forward to and people who love them, the one thing you'll still have to do is prepare. Luckily, I came across this TikTok user who kindly helps us prepare for the end of times they swear are right around the corner. So let's take a look at some of her TikToks and get ready to doomsday prep.
My oil always goes on the bottom shelf. It's the darkest and it's the coolest towards the floor. Your oil, you will know if your oil's rancid or not.
Now you see, that's some pretty good advice. Nothing worse than when your vegetable oil goes bad. It really kills the mood in the bedroom. What?
This is an example of how I would rotate my stock, and I do this every couple of months to make sure that I don't ever have any food wastage. So first in, first out is the method that you need to use.
Again, good piece of advice. Rotating your stock is a great idea because you wouldn't want the downfall of civilization to come in your liquid sweetener to be expired. Might as well just end it all right there.
Beans and rice. And the question is, do you cook them before you bag them? But these are 100% dry. You do not cook them or soak them before you bag them.
Now, as a Mexican and lover of beans, I 100% agree with this. Cooking your beans and storing them will absolutely make them spoil much faster than if they were stored uncooked, so great advice. Now, while those had some pretty decent advice being given, while I was looking through her TikToks, I started noticing something. Well, just see if you can tell what's wrong.
I don't know about the camping section in your Walmart, but there are several Walmarts near me that I visit on the regular, and the camping supplies and survival supplies are starting to get more scarce. Grab what you can while you can. Everything in the camping section at Walmart is good to have, but get it before it's gone, guys.
More scarce? That looks like a pretty normally shopped shelf to me. Also, is it just me, or is this just a tad bit conspiracy-y? Maybe it's just me. Let's keep going.
Maybe it's just my conspiracy side, but when have you been able to get a 25-pound turkey for $14? There's a lot of people posting on TikTok that these turkeys are like $75, and I go to Walmart and they are $15. Something's fishy. I don't think I trust this turkey, you guys.
It might just be my conspiracy brain. Yeah, I think it is. By the way, when someone in the comments asked her why she still bought the turkeys even though she didn't trust them, her response was because she's going to donate them. So don't buy these turkeys for your family because the government wants to, I don't know, turn everyone into trans, vegan, atheist, non-binary, baby-killing leftists. But if you're poor, fuck you.
So another thing that I like to do with my family, so we like to practice with our stock and our supplies. And that's another way that we rotate our stock also, is we eat it.
Well, at least she confirms that her and her family eat the food when they rotate it. The way she talked in that last video, I wouldn't be surprised if she went to her stock and said, Oh, that's awful. Oh. Donate that.
But it's always good to do mock scenarios with your family and pick stuff from your stock and make something with it. See if they like it. That way you know if you need to be stocking up on that or try something else, because you don't want to have a whole bunch of food and then your family's like, I'm not eating that, especially kids.
Yeah, make sure when the end times come, you have enough options for your family if they're picky eaters. Wouldn't want to inconvenience them during the downfall of society. Oh god, the conspiracy hole gets deeper. Look, I could sit here for hours and talk about how stupid this kind of shit is, but just go to TikTok and check out Food Science Babe's content. She's much smarter than I am and actually knows what she's talking about.
So this is not a drill. Everybody by now has seen this. I would suggest getting stocked up on beans and rice or anything your family will need.
So this is just flat out fear-mongering, but what would you expect from someone who follows Cucker Fartleson here?
You guys want to know what $75 worth of groceries looks like in my area?
Whoa. Stop right there. I've seen a bunch of this kind of shit online from these QAnon prepper asshats. So let's go through this picture. 1 can of chicken jizz, $1.64. 1 packet of chocolate pudding, $1.24. 1 packet of lime jello, $1.53. 1 package of awful class drink mix, $5.83. 1 box of pasta paper, $5.23. 1 jar of tomato blood, $1.96. 1 can of tuner, $1.14. 1 can of tomato guts, 88 cents. And this, well, for the fucking life of me, I couldn't figure out what this was, but everything I could find totaled $19.45. And I'm gonna go out on a limb here and guess that whatever that fucking thing is didn't cost $50. But let's watch one more.
All right, you guys, if you haven't listened to any of my videos, I need you to really listen to this one.
Okay, Madam Q, what kind of whacked out bullshit do you have for us today?
If you are on any type of government assistance, food stamps, WIC, Medicaid, SSI, any of that stuff, and you are not vaccinated, you need to be prepared, and you need to be prepared soon to get yourself off of that stuff. And this is why.
Wait. What?
They are going to, mark my words, they are going to, I'm sure in the next 3 months, they're going to try to get as many people vaccinated as possible.
Whoa. Did you just tell people to get off any kind of government assistance because you think the government is going to require vaccination to continue aid?
And if you are on any type of government assistance, I can guarantee they are going to start doing mandatory vaccines on anyone who's got government assistance.
You can guarantee they're going to do that. What sources do you have for that? Oh, God, I'm sorry. Did you see that on Facebook from True American Trump 2024 PatriotRealNews.com? My mistaken. Here I thought your source was bullshit, but now I know you're getting credible information.
If you don't get that jab, you don't get that assistance.
Yeah, she couldn't come up with a rhyme. If you don't get the jab, you don't get that, assistance. If you don't get the jab, you don't get to dab. If you don't get stuck, you're shit out of luck. If you don't get your shot, you ain't getting squat. They don't all make sense, but they make about as much sense as the bullshit she's spewing.
You know, that may sound far-fetched, but, you know, they're doing mandatory vaccines for a lot less right now.
Hey, asshole. The United States never did mandatory vaccines for COVID. Vaccine mandates, for better or worse, were handled by the states.
So I would absolutely tell you with, you know, just please, you guys, if you're not going to get the vaccine and you are on any type of government assistance, you need to start looking ahead. If you're on food stamps, you need to start stocking up on as much food as you can before they take that away from you. And if you decide that you don't want to get the vaccine.
This kind of fear-mongering is really fucking gross. You're telling people who are on government assistance to end it because of a fucking made-up possibility that you have zero proof of? Someone with children is going to listen to your bullshit and take away the one thing that may be helping keep them afloat and alive because you're a fucking moron.
I'm not worried about censorship. I'm not worried about them taking my video down. I'm using the word vaccine because that's exactly what it is.
Oh, you brave woman. Standing up to the man by calling it a vaccine, which it is. You truly are a hero.
If you do not want to be forced to get that vaccine, you need to start weaning yourself away from anything that you can wean yourself off of that is from the government.
No one is forcing anything. If you want to prep your family for whatever you think is coming, that's fine. But don't come out here and advocate for people to end their government assistance because you have a fucking hunch. These are people with children. These are the elderly. These are disabled people. These are people suffering from poverty. You fucking asshole.
This is serious, guys. So stock up as quickly as you can, and then when the time comes and they're like, "Hey, you have to get the jab or the vaccine in order to keep your food stamps," you're okay. You've got enough food for your family until you figure out how to be self-sustained.
Yeah, easy as that. Stock up on food and you and your family will be fine. What's that? You can't get your diabetic medication because you ended your government assistance? But you got bags of rice and you weren't forced to get the vaccine, so, you're fine. This shitbag and folks like her, because sadly they're all over TikTok, give non-QAnon preppers a bad name. Again, if you want to prep for something like that, it's your money, it's your family, that's your prerogative. But the moment you start spewing conspiracy theories and fear-mongering is when I start having a major fucking problem with it. You are actively harming people with your bullshit. Don't get on the internet and start spewing your ridiculous conspiracies. Because while you may think you're just passing information or just trying to stay informed. For every person who sees your idiocy and ignores it, there may be another person who upends their life and health or lives and health of their family, all because you decided to fall for this insanity and act like you're the authority on anything. You're an idiot. You're not as informed as you think you are. And most of all, you're dangerous and don't deserve a platform.